Hello and welcome from here we are in Good Shepherd. Father Kent O'Connor, the pastor here. Now I normally will be wearing my mask, I think during mass because I have a microphone here, but I'm going to take this off for now so you can hear me clearly because these are important instructions that I have to go over here for our Eucharistic ministers. This is a video for Eucharistic ministers to know the procedure of what they will be doing when they come to Good Shepherd to serve as a Eucharistic minister, an extraordinary minister of Holy Communion when they come to Good Shepherd in this time of pandemic. First, I want to stress that we want to use extreme caution, and there's no pressure. Feel please, no pressure. I got to serve because they need me. I'm saying all kinds of things in the pandemic that I never thought I'd say. We don't need you. I never thought I'd be saying such a thing. But is that right? We don't need you? Is that what I should say?
I don't know if you should say that. I have a feeling everybody will say, well, he said he didn't need us, so that's it.
If you want to serve and you feel comfortable serving, I am happy to have you here, but I want you to make sure you feel no pressure that Father needs me. Normally I would say, please, the church needs the services. We need all the volunteers. But I am saying different things now because we want to make sure that we are being extra cautious and extra safe. If you feel that you are in a risk position, if you feel that you have got existing conditions of health concerns or whatever, please, no pressure. In fact, please stay home. Don't come at this time. So I want to stress that from the very beginning. But if you feel that you are at a place that you can and want to and think it would be prudent and you are observing all the good social distancing things that you are doing in the rest of your life, and you feel that you would not be putting yourself or people at a great risk to come and serve, this is how things will happen here at Good Shepherd during these times. Now, it's really not all that different from what we are doing. I mean, it's somewhat different, but not all that different of what we would do during normal times. Because normally when you come up to serve, the sanitation stations are right there in the pew. We've had for the practice for a long time that Eucharistic ministers come and they sanitize their hands before doing so. The station instead is going to be here on this pillar right here. So you'll come, give a little squirt, wash off your hands, sanitize your hands there, and then you will be ready. Then myself or Father Ashmore will come, so stay at your assigned space. They will come and deliver you the ciborium, okay? And then you will be here and you will be ready to distribute Holy Communion. Now you will have a mask on at this time. Again, I don't have my mask on at this time so that you can clearly hear me, okay? And then what's going to happen is there is blue tape on the floor. Can we see the blue tape there, John? We're grateful for John, our seminarian here. You will come to that blue tape station and stand there. There are blue tape stations. I'm not sure if we can pick it up throughout in the video, but there are blue tape stations, and that's where each further person will come back to receive, to stand in line to receive communion. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to move this just a touch here. So now can you get us in the shot? So both of us will be in the shot, John, then come around. So you'll have your mask on. Remember, you should not be touching your mask. And now you've come too close. So now back up to the line. There you go, or something like that. And then they'll put their hands out, and then you take the Eucharist here, and see this. You put it on the side there, and then it'll drop eventually. You just can pull your hand away, and you will not have touched the other person's hand. There'll be no contact there. Again, I'll show that again. Whoop. Down, gone. No contact has been made. Okay? Thanks, John. Mm-hmm. If you happen to make contact with a hand, that's what this is for. Now, so should you make contact with someone's hand, then you will come back. You will set the ciborium on the spot. You will then sanitize your hands again because you have made contact with another person. And then you will pick up the ciborium again and then proceed. Should someone wish to receive on the tongue, again, we strongly urge that people do not receive on the tongue. We cannot outright ban that. That's against church law, to be quite honest. That's beside the point, but we can't. We just really strongly, and the Archbishop really strongly encourages, do not receive on the tongue at this time. But if someone is obstinate that they want to receive that way, there will be tongue ministers distributing on the tongue at separate spots you will direct them to the people who have been specified to receive on the tongue. If you are a minister going just on the tongue, you will distribute on the tongue, making careful to not make any contact. And then between every person, contact or not, hopefully no contact, because that's a little gross, you will come and sanitize again and then resume. Here at Good Shepherd, we do not have a whole lot of people who receive on the tongue, at least in the English Mass. We do have several that receive in the Spanish Mass, and I'm trying to give that same consistent messaging, please, please, please receive on the hand this time. But if you've grown up your whole life not doing that, that could be a little hard to make that transition at this time. Then afterwards, you will take the ciborium, and you yourself will come and cross over here. And you'll put the remaining hosts into the big old bowl. And then here's what I want you to do. Normally you would hand that to the deacon or to the priest. I don't want you to do that at this time because that's fewer contacts. I want you yourself to put that into the bowl. And then I want you yourself to take this bowl, don't go back to your station, but go all the way back to the sacristy and put that bowl in the sacristy and then return to your pew. That prevents people from piling up, as they sometimes do, as we have our little parade that happens. As we go back to the back sacristy, we will prevent that from happening at this time. Martha, have I missed any points?
No, you did wonderful.
Okay.
You covered it all.
Great. Well, thanks so much, and thanks for your ministry. As ministers of Holy Communion, we're very grateful for that ministry, and so this is how the procedures will work during this time. Thank you.